I am actually a wedding planner.
Oh.
So I have been to a ton of weddings.
Yes.
It's got sparkle.
I think less is more. Definitely no bling.
So who is here today, Shane or the herd?
Too simple. I'm always fancy. I like to be over the top. Whatever I'm doing, I like to do it big.
I know she values my opinion.
But there's someone else Farah needs to please first.
Do you have somewhat of an idea of what you're looking for?
I know I want a vintage look. My wedding is gonna be Southern vintage.
Yes, this is the dress.
Number 7. Sonia Taylor from Albany, Georgia is just 42 years old, but she has lived a lifetime. A cancer survivor, she has survived hell and is now waiting to live life.
My name is Sonia Taylor Glover. I am 42 and a half years old, and I am from Albany, Georgia.
Tell me what you're looking for.
A lot of elegance. He wants something high-end, definitely.
He wants something high-end.
Yes.
Educated, elegant.
I want to take something else.
I like that. This is one we want to try.
Now, this one's really pretty.
No bling.
It's got a little, but, we can bling some things up.
Yeah.
She's finally getting married to fiancé Mathis, but she has made a huge mistake. She's brought him along for her dress choosing with 13 others. Mathis has some pretty strong views on what he wants the love of his life to wear. When it comes to choosing a dress, his voice is drowning out everyone else's, including the young brides. The first dress is a beautiful fit and flare. Sonia has fallen in love with it and is all set to taking the dress with her for her wedding day.
It feels so good on me.
I don't like the bottom.
One ruffle, he did not like the dress. I'm totally shocked.
If they leave without a dress, it's going to be all my fault. It's not clicking. It's not clicking. It's not clicking.
Yes, this is the dress.
It's nearly a done deal, but Mathis has given a slash to any foolish ideas and gives the dress a thumbs down. It's not the only one getting shabby treatment from Mathis. Dress after dress gets discarded until the right one. The silk beauty Sonia has arrived in is perfect for her, even if Mathis might not agree. The dress has just the right amount of bling, fit and flare, and Mathis is a convinced king. Number 6. The king has spoken. 25-year-old Julian Poe has arrived with a huge entourage in tow. It's obvious she isn't short on friends or family when it comes to the tricky task of choosing a wedding gown, but what doesn't have at all is the luxury of time. You see, sweet Julianne has realized she can't walk down the aisle naked just 6 weeks from her wedding day.
I'm looking for Julianne.
That's me. I am Julianne Poe. I'm 25 years old, and I'm from Hendersonville, Tennessee. I am actually a wedding planner.
Oh.
So I have been to a ton of weddings.
Yes. What's your budget?
My budget is $3,000.
I'm actually going to direct you to Off the Rack.
Even though I am not having a traditional wedding,
So time is of the essence and they need to get the job done. Chop chop, if only the two matriarchs realize this. You see, there are no evil stepmothers in this story. It's just that Julianne and her fiancé have decided to elope and the matriarchs aren't invited. Krista has accepted the heartbreaking decision, but mom-in-law has promised to keep trying to change her mind. The princess dress isn't doing anything for the bride, but it's actually designed to give Mom Christie a mother of the bride moment. But this appointment is about to be hijacked by Tammy Pierce, the groom's mom, and she's making sure that Julianne toes the line and finds a dress to her hubby's liking.
That's pretty.
I am obviously not looking for anything too over the top.
And I know that this mom is dying to see Julianne in a gown that she picked.
Oh, wow. Not really feeling this much dress.
Scale 1 to 10?
10 plus.
I never thought we would all actually agree.
And hubby hates net, so off with dress number 2 and on to dress number 3. This dress is the epitome of the bride's dreams, and what's more, it's won everyone over. Number 5. Daddy likes booty. Karen is in love with Shane. He not only rules her heart, but her life too. And this time, he's determined to rule over their wedding.
Shane and I have been together for 3 years. His opinion means a lot to me. It's got a sparkle.
I think less is more. Definitely no bling.
So who is here today, Shane or the hurricane?
But at the end of the day, he's really a little teddy bear. He's gonna hate me for saying that.
It's gonna be her wedding dress. But she wants to make me happy too. I know what she's gonna like when she's...
The king likes form-fitting for his bride, something that would drag everybody's eyes to her ass. And Karen doesn't get a say in this. When it comes to bling, Karen might want to sparkle just a little bit, but not if Daddy Shane has anything to do with it. He wants his bride all muted and monochrome, regardless of what she wants. But Shane doesn't know he's bitten off more than he can chew. There can only be one emperor of this castle, and right now she, Dragon Lori, rules over it. And what she hates most is an opinionated groom.
I really do hope that Shane likes this dress. Oh, that's pretty.
I think it's a little busy. It's Liberace, and I don't think you need Liberace.
The belt is beautiful. The lace is very pretty.
With the hurricane out of the way, the bride is free to shine.
It's about time to get the bride the dress she wants.
Okay, open up.
Oh, it's so pretty.
True to form, he has discarded dress number 1 on account of how busy it is, and his overconfidence in rubbing Lori the wrong way. Dress number 2 ought to have knocked his socks off, but he's unmoved. The only thing that's moved is Lori's temper in the upwards direction. Shane the Hurricane has received his marching orders, and those orders he has to follow or else. As soon as the hurricane has subsided, Karen has bloomed and found her dream dress. Way to go, Lori! Number 4, Hurricane Fiancé. Monique Lee from Brooklyn, New York is suffering from the same malady as the previous brides. She has tell her syndrome, which causes her to ask for her fiancé Daniel's approval for everything. And this time, she wants his approval for her wedding dress. Poor Lori, this is not her day.
Are you my bride?
I am.
My name is Monique Lee. I'm from Brooklyn, New York. I'm 35 years of age.
What if you hate it, though?
He's the boss.
If he says yes to it, I'm putting it on him.
We don't have a budget, actually. We're just gonna make it happen.
Y'all ready to shop?
Let's go.
Too simple. I'm always fancy. I like to be over the top. Whatever I'm doing, I like to do it big.
The dress is simple. It's got a little bit of flash. It looks sophisticated.
Ooh, here we go.
Very pretty.
I don't like the bottom. It's not really showing her body curves.
Daniel the Determinator has taken to the racks, and he is cutting down suggestions from the enemies with impunity. It's clear Daniel is firmly in the driving seat in this mission, and the rest of the minions just have to look for his approval too. Dress number 1 and 2 get the axe immediately, and soon this is turning into a showdown which is resolved with the bride taking back control. In the next room, Stephanie Caldwell is looking for her ideal gown. This plus-sized beauty has arrived at the salon with a big-sized chip on her shoulder. All she is looking for is a dress which hides her plus-sized figure. At war with her own looks, no dress is making her feel beautiful. Unfortunately, this is not her day, and this unhappy bride-to-be is going home empty-handed. Number 3, a royal wedding. Bride-to-be Pateri is marrying an honest-to-God prince, and Daphne Eiking is absolutely buzzed, and why wouldn't she be? The bride comes without a budget. The sky is the limit so long as the dress makes the bride royal in her own right.
I'm Putri Farhana. I'm 31 and I'm a management consultant. So this is my fiance, Demiri.
I know she values my opinion.
But there's someone else Farah needs to please first.
Just try it. Okay. It is beautiful. Can be one of the options. It's definitely not the conventional bridal dress.
It's kind of like a glorified nightgown.
It's a bit too simple. I'm concerned about my mother-in-law's opinion, but we have to meet in the middle and then find what's best for both of us.
All they have to do is convince the mother-in-law, who will be the deciding factor in which dress gets to marry the bride. Dress number 1 is a bit too va-va-voom for a royal wedding and has been discarded forthwith. Dress number 2 gets the axe by the groom-to-be Damiri, who is opposed to the bling shining through. Dress number 1 is tailor-made for this family, and it gets picked up ASAP. Number 2, 4 times lucky. The bride-to-be, Kate Landreth, has been 4 times lucky and is finally walking down the aisle to reach its ends. This is a momentous occasion indeed, and let's hope it will end with a definite I do. This runaway bride is probably on a trigger, and it's crucial finding a dress which makes her feel like a princess.
Who's my bride today? Me? I am Kate Landreth. I'm 30 years old and I'm from Auburn, Alabama. My brother's girlfriend and my 2 best friends, Danielle and Wendy.
Do you have somewhat of an idea of what you're looking for?
I know I want a vintage look. My wedding is gonna be Southern vintage.
I never knew Kate was engaged before.
I was always kind of the runaway. He would know if I was really gonna marry him if I started planning a wedding after he asked me to marry him. And here we are.
Easier said than done. You see, Kate is in love with everything. She is looking at each dress through rose-tinted glasses. But when push comes to shove, she is a runner. And that's the shoddy treatment dress number 1 gets. So does dress number 2, 3, and 4. She stops at dress number 5, which seems to have won her over. With Kate humming and hawing once again, Lori has decided to play dirty. She has called in further reinforcements, and it doesn't get more powerful than having Lazaro walk in, and it cinched the deal. Number 1. Opposites attract. Sonia Merck is finally tying the knot with Jonathan Campbell, but that doesn't explain why he's at the salon for her dress shopping. Already, there are daggers drawn over the form of the dress. Sonia wants sleek and form-fitting, Jonathan wants a full-blown princess gown. And that has set the stage for a long-drawn and fruitless search for a wedding gown.
My name is Sonia Merck. I am 37 years old, and I'm from Liberty, South Carolina.
I would say we're coming here to pick her out a dress, but I think it's more to pick me out a dress.
What about the top up here?
I'm not liking the top.
You like this one, baby?
I'm not digging this room at all.
This dress is absolutely beautiful.
It's got the bling all over it from top to bottom, and it's not so poofy.
But I don't like the groom on the bridal floor. But if the bride is determined to have him here, we need to work with him.
In love with the idea of a poofy princess wedding gown, Jonathan has gone through 2 dresses with his bride, with neither getting lucky. And this wedding isn't getting a gown if this bride doesn't step up and take back control. It seems she's finally on the throne, and this princess is walking down the aisle without a princess gown. That's all we have for you folks. Join us next time.